Hey YouTube, YGOumbreon here, and I got another deck list for you guys. It is Mask Hero, and basically the whole point of this deck is it's the whole hero engine, and it's all based around fusioning, as you might know. But the key card in this deck that I have today is this card right here, Mass Change. Now what it does is you contribute one face-up hero monster you control and send it to the graveyard, then special summon one masked hero monster from your extra deck with the same attribute. Now you only run two attribute ones, and that's the earth and the water one. And what the water one does is it can't be special summoned in other ways other than with Mask Change. And when it's special summoned, destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. And all your opponent's monsters lose 300 attack. And it's a 26 beater. Okay guys, this card is a Heartbeat's Feather Duster that lowers your opponent's attack and has 2600 attack itself. It's really good. And all you need is an Ocean and a Mask Change. Or an Ice Edge and a Mask Change. And the other one is a 28 beater, and what it does is same thing. You cannot special summon this other ways other than Mask Change, but when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to graveyard, you can special summon one level 4 or lower hero monster from your deck, which is really good. It's a +1. It's Flammable Fire Dog, but it's a 28 beater with 3000 defense, and all you need to do is have Mask Change and a Wild Heart. It's amazing. Okay, so let's start off with the deck list. We got one Ice Edge. The water one's really good, so I wanted to run a lot of water targets, so I run triple Ocean and the Ice Edge. And Trip Alias obviously is a staple in the deck, especially if you're running Fusion Gate, because Shining plays for days. Stratos, obviously the most staple out of all the cards. I run 2 Voltic in this deck just because you do a lot of removing from play, and I just felt it necessary to put it in then. Triple Wild Heart. It's your only Earth besides the Fusion Gaia in your extra. How you can go the Earth one with Mask Change, and Wild Heart in itself is good. It gets under Bottomless, gets under Torrential, gets under D Prison, gets under Mirror Force. It's just a good card. And then I ran Trip T-King, and T-King just goes really well with the hero archetype. I mean, I've always ran T-Kings and heroes just because the symmetry with all the 19 beaters, and it's just a beater deck in general. So, spells. You got your Book Dark Hole staple, triple E-Call. As you can see by the rest of the spells, this deck does have the potential to get really bad draws, so it gets really bad draws as long as you don't draw a hero. But if you draw a hero, generally you're set, so triple E-Call is necessary. The reason why I ran triple E-Call and no Rhoda is because E-Call can search every single card in the deck except for T-King. Rhoda can search every single card in the deck except for T-King and Voltic. Because Voltic, elementally or Voltic, this one right here, is a Thunder. Now, okay, Trip Fusion Gate, obviously it is an OTK card. In my opinion, it can OTK very quickly. An even better way to do it is you can go Mass Change into the Acid, the one that pops all your opponent's back row, and a Fusion Gate OTK. So, that's just amazing. So Mass Change, obviously is the next one, and it's just an amazing card. The Mask Heroes are really good. And Triple Miracle. You run so many heroes, I just figured why not put in Triple Miracle with it. Reborn, staple. Triple Super Polymerization. This deck has every archetype, every attributed hero in the extra. So no matter what they summon, unless it's Obelisk the Tormentor, Slice of the Sky Dragon, Harakthi or whatever, the win condition one, or the Winged Dragon of Ra, I'm pretty sure you're set. Then obviously you have the Mirror Force, Judgment, Double Warning, Torrential, and Dust Shoot. Obviously it's just a basic trap lineup, and I think really the MVPs of the deck are Super Poly and Mask Change, but that's just me. Now, in your extra you got one Dragonite Draco Equest. If you guys are wondering why I run this, it's because you run triple Super Poly, and you can use Super Poly to fuse this by getting a Dragon Synchro monster off your opponent's side of the field, and a Warrior type monster. So, it's really good. And double AZ, you run so many waters, more than one AZ is necessary. You don't run any darks, but I still play the Escalado for the Super Poly, just in case you're facing like a Dark World or a Black Wings or whatever, or Inzectors for sure. You run Gaia because it's just for the Super Poly, and you run Wild Heart. Tornado for the Super Poly, and because you run Stratos. Nova, straightly for the Super Poly. Triple Shining, not only for the Super Poly, the Agent matchup, the LS matchup, whatever you're randomly facing, I guess. it's also for the OTK, basically OTKing with your Fusion Gate, which is also really good. And then you run 2 Masked Hero Acid, which is the Heavy Storm, 2 Masked Hero Din, which is kind of the Flammable Fire Dog with 28, 28 beater or 3000 defense. And then you run 1 Elemental Hero Trinity. And Trinity, how you fusion summon it is 3 hero monsters, so you're going to use Fusion Gate for it. And during the turn this card was summoned, its attack is doubled its original attack. And the fusion card, it can attack 3 times during each battle phase. So at first it's a 5 grand beater that can attack 3 times. So that's just broke shit. But it can't attack directly, so it does leave some options closed, but it still is really good for OTKs. And that's about it, YouTube. That's about all I got. Comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me how you guys like the deck. Thanks for watching.